Hey everyone. I never thought I'd share something this raw, but this story's been burning inside me for too long. It's time to let it out. I'm a 35-year-old guy who's built his life in construction, starting from the ground up after high school, climbing the ranks one sweaty day at a time. No cushy office with climate control, no fancy title full of buzzwords. I work with calloused hands, crafting buildings that endure the storms. People respect that until they start chasing shinier illusions. I'd been married for 3 years. Sophia was 30, sharp and ambitious in public relations, endless meetings about brand vibes and social strategies, more flair than substance. I'd tease her that I got paid to break a sweat while she cashed in on emoji-laced emails. For a stretch, it worked. We had our groove, shared meals under the kitchen light, lazy weekend runs to the store. The quiet comfort of routine. No big blow-ups, no growing apart. That's what made her words hit like a sledgehammer when she came back from that girls' trip. She jetted off to Dallas for a weekend escape, shopping sprees, spa sessions, overpriced cocktails swirling in fancy glasses. Her best friend Mia, 31 and effortlessly grounded, tagged along. Mia's always been the real one in that circle, full of quiet fire, while the others play out their drama like reality TV stars. Sophia returned changed, not just travel-weary or nursing a hangover. Her eyes were distant, her touch cold, like a fog had settled between us. She'd zone out mid-sentence, her phone glowing in her palm, a secret smile tugging at her lips as if every ping was a punchline. I figured she needed space to unwind, so I held back. But Tuesday night shattered that illusion. It had actually started brewing months earlier, when Sophia ramped up her hangouts with her friend Lana. They'd never been that tight before. Lana's the type who broadcasts her chaos, preaching about keeping options open and how relationships shouldn't feel like prisons, all while her own longest commitment was to her stylist. Suddenly, weekly dinners stretched into late nights, far too long for deep talks. Sophia would come home off-kilter, overly bubbly, or snapping at shadows, like she was wrestling some internal storm. I chalked it up to a phase, maybe craving independence. Lana was out there dropping wisdom bombs on sabotaging your own happiness, masking it as empowerment. We were in the kitchen, the sizzle of eggs filling the air as I stirred at the stove. She stood there, arms crossed, watching me like I might shatter something fragile. Then, casual as suggesting a new coffee brand, she said, "I think we should open our marriage." I laughed, assuming it was a joke, the spatula flipping yolks in rhythm. She didn't crack a smile. I turned, the steam rising between us, and saw her face. Stone serious, rehearsed. "Wait, what?" She repeated it, steady as a heartbeat, like it was no heavier than small talk. "It could be good for us. It's not a huge deal. Tons of couples do it. Sure, like it's the latest fad, right up there with meal kits or couples yoga. Something trendy she'd scrolled past on social feeds, nestled between wellness hacks and spice up your love life tips. I stared, trying to recognize the woman I'd vowed forever to. The Sophia I'd married once swore, "Cheat on me, and I'm gone in a heartbeat." Now here she was, pitching scheduled infidelity like a weekend DIY project. I leaned against the counter, the cool edge pressing into my back, and asked, "Where's this coming from?" She shrugged, evasive. "It's just how I'm feeling. I've been reading about it. Lana's in one. She says it's transformed her." Ah, Lana. The queen of bad ideas, who treats monogamy like an outdated app and calls monthly dating sprees self-discovery. I didn't bite back, just turned to the pan, the eggs hissing in protest. She kept talking, spinning it as growth, exploring ourselves, choosing each other freely, no chains, as if inviting strangers into our bed would fortify what we had. I stayed silent, disappointment sinking in like wet cement, not at the idea, couples experiment, but at how she'd blindsided me, deciding solo and expecting cheers. I slid her a plate without a word. In that moment, she shifted from my partner to a stranger in our home. I didn't rage or shatter plates, just stood there, the fork heavy in my hand, absorbing how the woman I'd built a world with now treated our vows like a casual upgrade. But deep down, this wasn't curiosity. It was premeditated, a fire Lena had fanned from embers already glowing. My gut screamed she had someone waiting in the wings. So, the next day, instead of slamming the door, I said, "Okay, let's try it." Her face lit up like I'd handed her the world, eyes sparkling with relief. "Really? You're on board?" I nodded. "If it makes you happy." That night, she bounced around the house, energy crackling like she'd been set free from invisible reins. I kept my cool. But inside, gears were turning. People reveal themselves if you give them rope, and Sophia was about to unravel. Mornings after, her phone buzzed endlessly. She vanished more often, returning in fresh outfits that screamed expense, a new perfume wafting like luxury I couldn't touch. "Coffee with a friend," she'd say, night after night. "Girls' night out." She thought I was blind, but I'm no fool. I didn't probe or accuse, just kept grinding at work, sweat dripping under the sun, acting oblivious. Truth was, silence was easier when I knew she wasn't just pondering openness. She'd leaped ahead. So, I observed, ears tuned to every slip, waiting for her to bury herself. Sophia didn't want equality. She wanted a parachute while chasing her next thrill. And me, I was sharpening the scissors. That's when it clicked into place. My sister Riley called. "We're tight, always have been." 2 years younger, she pulls no punches, calls out bad haircuts, funky car smells, the works. Out of the blue. "We need to talk. About Sophia." I invited her over, bracing for vague advice. She stormed in like a force of nature, plopping down with fire in her eyes. "Jack, I know you're playing it cool with this open marriage crap, but Sophia's already stepping out." My pulse quickened. "How?" She whipped out her phone, screenshots from a group chat with an old acquaintance in Sophia's circle. During the trip, Sophia had bragged about meeting someone promising. Texts revealed she'd been flirting with a tech CEO before Dallas, Victor Lang. Flashy car, jet-set life, glasses costing more than my rig. One message chilled me. If I play my cards right, money worries are history. She saw him as a jackpot, our life as disposable. I sat there, the room spinning slightly. Not in shock, I'd sensed it, but an icy clarity. No rage, just a deep freeze settling in my chest. Riley leaned in. "I almost stayed quiet, but watching her trample you? Couldn't." I thanked her, swore her to silence. I wasn't ready to explode, not yet. Let people overplay their hand. It sweetens the takedown. Now pieces fit. The pitch was cover. Permission to chase Victor without guilt. She expected me to dabble, wait patiently while she tested waters, then choose or fade. Hell no, that's when Mia entered the frame differently. Let me be clear. Nothing crossed lines before. Mia's not the type. Smart, composed, keeping distance amid the mess. But post-revelation, Memories replayed. The way her eyes lingered last summer as I fixed the porch. How she lingered after Sophia's birthday to help tidy, unflinching through our tensions. Then her text, "Hey, you holding up?" I replied, breathing. She shot back, "You deserve better than this mess. I've seen it all unfold." It hit like a lifeline, the first raw truth amid the haze. I shifted from enduring to strategizing. Not vengeance, but reclaiming what she'd trashed. I didn't scheme dirty, just eased Mia in naturally. It started small. She swung by for a forgotten jacket. I offered coffee. We chatted 20 minutes about job grind, how she was weary of Sophia's endless drama pulls. She thrives on chaos, then rages when it sticks, Mia said. I chuckled. Welcome to my daily. It snowballed organically, Mia dropping by more, handing tools as I tinkered on the truck under the garage light, asking about parts with genuine curiosity. Most would have yawned. She absorbed it all. Sophia noticed, tension crackling. One night, as I laced boots for bed, she tossed casually, "You're seeing a lot of Mia lately." I didn't flinch. "Bother you?" She shrugged, feigning cool. "Just saying." I smirked. "Good, 'cause I wasn't asking." Next day, interrogation mode. Was Mia here? What did she say about me? Why all the texts? I played it straight at first. Stopped by, borrowed the drill. She did once. Maybe to poke Sophia, who knows? Point served, then clarity hit. Sophia ghosted Victor. He got too clingy, needed space. Suddenly, she clung to me, cooking dinners. Babe, slipping from her lips like amnesia had set in. One evening, I walked in from errands to candlelight, plates steaming. "Someone's birthday?" She beamed. "No, just us, like old times." Old times, before she pawned our bond for a suit smelling of corporate excess. I ate in silence, then dropped. "Mia said you nail mushroom risotto." Her fork clattered, face twitching like a glitch. "You talked to her about this?" "Yeah, she helped with your recipe once." Her smile strained, cheeks taut. After she hovered like a shadow, trailing me room to room, probing texts, Mia's every word. I quipped, "Stop lurking like a thriller villain." It stung, but the real blow landed one weekend. I had Mia over fixing the back fence, hammers echoing under the sun. Sophia lounged inside, book untouched like a prop. Mia and I bantered, her teasing my double measures gone wrong, me ribbing her tiny hands on tools. Laughter flowed, natural as breath. The first ease in months. I glanced up. Sophia at the window, statue still, eyes boring through glass like a spectre. I waved. She vanished. That night, guilt trip. "You're pushing me away." I countered, "You begged to date others. That's not push. That's clearance." She erupted, "You agreed to trap me." "No, I agreed to watch you sprint elsewhere. Faster than delivery." She stormed off. Mia texted, "She called," freaking out. I replied, "Let her." She wanted open. Doors slammed too. Sophia thought she held the reins. Me too loyal or dense to bolt. Wrong. Mia and I evolved beyond chats. Sparks ignited, unforced, inevitable. I invited her for dinner. At home, no frills. She brought lasagna, layers golden crisp, aroma wrapping the kitchen like a warm embrace. We sat, plates steaming, laughing at nonsense, pure, unscripted ease. Midway, I set my fork down, heart pounding. "No more games." She paused. eyes locking mine like she'd waited forever. Me neither. Silence hung, electric. Then, I should confess something. Brow raised, she smiled softly. I've liked you since you and Sophia started. Never acted. You're taken, and I don't poach. But your steadiness, the way you build loyalty. I wondered what it'd feel like if you chose me. Her words hung, honest and raw. I absorbed them, then met her gaze. I'm choosing now. No wondering. She nodded, smile blooming. So we're in? Yeah, we're in. Simple, real. No twists, just a woman who saw me as the win, not a pit stop. For once, belief surged. Next day, boots caked in dust, I found Sophia on the couch, scrolling like auditioning for her next escape. Mia due soon. No more tiptoeing. I sat, casual as asking about dinner. Heads up, Mia and I are together. Official. She froze mid-swipe. Joking. Nope. With my best friend? I nodded. You ditched exclusivity, remember? Just exploring. She bolted up, couch groaning. You're vile. How could you? With her? Calm, I cut in. I'm the guy who let his wife be real, who waited while she chased a CEO like our life was Plan B. You didn't open the door. You blew it off, she paced. Venom flying, calling me a fake, me a backstabber, us plotters. Then pivot, I've thought it over. No more open. Back to us. Like flipping a switch, erasing her upgrade hunt. I let silence build, heavy as lead, then locked eyes. I thought too. Pack your things. She blinked rapid fire, buffering. Not serious. Dead serious. Papers incoming. She reeled. Divorcing me. Sharp. The you who trashed commitment, who upgraded love when flashier bait dangled, who ditched loyalty for thrills. She gaped, protesting, but I pressed. You chased options. Now that Tesla guy's ghosted, you recall me? Nah, you missed the safety net, not the man. Still stunned, grasping at delusions. You wanted freedom? Congrats, you're free. From this marriage, this home, your charade. 30 seconds of nothing, arms folded, wheels turning. Then pitiful, can't we talk? Soft, but steel. We did, when you pitched our vows as shareware. You decided I didn't count. Now I agree. I walked past. No drama, no shatter. Start packing. Skip sympathy. You ditched that with your pride picking a suit over your husband. She trembled. Rage, confusion, shame swirling, then slammed out. Mia arrived. I spilled it all. She nodded, unfazed. She hates losing. We lounged on the porch, forking leftovers cold from the pan. Messy? Sure. Perfect? Absolutely. Sophia chose. Now face it. Me? Liberation hit like fresh air. The circus kicked off next day. Missed calls piling before dawn. Voicemails from please to snake. Texts barraged, throwing us away. Cruel. Regret this. Evelyn's using you. Wait, Mia. Silence was my reply. Let her echo into void. Met my lawyer instead. Pro tip, guys, prenup. Not for doom, but armor. Mine. Ironclad. Lawyer scanned. Smirking. She gets zilch. Protected pre-marriage assets. Business, properties, truck, tools. Includes rentals. Even mowers. He laughed. Receipts for weed whackers? Genius. Sophia got her account scraps, nothing more. No alimony, no splits. Even the dog. She called him clingy anyway. Signed that day, papers couriered to her sleek rental, her new chapter. She texted post-serve. Serious? My lone reply, You opened it. Unlocking. Didn't know prenup details. Not my problem. Silence. But not for Mia. Sophia ambushed her apartment, pounding like fury incarnate. Mia opened cool, expecting calm. Sophia unleashed, betrayed me. How? Mia steady. You torched your marriage. I refused cleanup. Quit the job, mad someone filled it. Sophia waited for cracks. None. Mia. If that's all, leave alone. Door shut. While Sophia stewed, I purged, switched accounts, changed locks, ditched photos, donated relics, tossed creams. Clean slate. Mia asked if I hurt. Nah, like escaping fire to find water waiting. Divorce finalized. Lawyer's call lifted boulders. Kitchen center, boots on, I grinned. Done. Not mad, not broken. Mine again, but Sophia? Messy to the end. Riley's birthday BBQ, backyard laughs, family vibes, my grilled feasts over caterers. Mia strung lights, Riley's salad shone, cousin devoured burgers. Then, Jack, someone's here. Sophia at the gate, hair perfect, heels sinking, shades hiding desperation, gift bag dangling like a truce flag. Crowd hushed, even the dog. I approached, amused. Not invited. She forced a smile. Just hi, maybe talk. Wrong time, place, list. Sunglasses off, script rolling. I've reflected. Give us another shot. Mistake. I nodded. Predictable. Didn't value till lost. You with Mia? Not your concern. Eyes darted. Riley arms crossed. Private talk? Nah, months wasted. You chose another. Now he ghosted. Here you are. Quiet fell. Then, replacing me. Easy, loud, for all. You replaced yourself, dethroning me. Not over. Can't erase us. I laughed. You did. I swept. Here's the broom. Mouth agape. Eruption brewing. Mia stepped up. Silent solidarity. Enough. Sophia glared. Mia tilted. His past. You, present, future. Me. Go. Sophia scanned for allies. None. Turned, gift limp, gate clanging shut. Music swelled. Riley handed a burger. Happy birthday to me. Mia and I sat. She murmured, felt good. Better than jackpot. So that's it. Sophia craved options, grabbed them, learned love's no safety net. Thought I'd wait weak. Wrong. I didn't survive. I built better with someone real. If you're pondering second chances, skip. Be their exit, chase your dawn. Peace, true peace. And yeah, Mia's lasagna, unbeatable.